Alright guys, so what I want to talk to you about today is shadowboxing. Now shadowboxing is a really important part of your training. It often gets neglected and overlooked by a lot of people, and leaving a lot of good stuff on the table there. A lot of people will see shadowboxing as, at best, it's just a warm-up. At worst, it's maybe something that's not, they don't even see the point of, just kind of get through it before you do the fun parts of hitting pads and sparring and whatnot. Like I said, you're leaving a lot on the table that way. Shadowboxing is so important for developing your fundamentals. Fundamentals are what makes Muay Thai what it is. Fundamentals, basics, win fights. It's not all the flashy shit, it's doing the fundamental stuff, doing it well, doing it better than your opponent. That's what wins you a fight. You'll see some people shadowboxing and they're just stood in one spot, they've got no intention, they're just there, boom. Maybe having a chat with a mate, yeah, next door, oh yeah, what did you have for tea last night? Yeah, did you see the football? Yeah. Just kind of getting through it until they get to the fun part. Like I said, leaving so much on the table that way. Shadowboxing is really important for building your technique, building your rhythm, building your fight IQ. It's about making all these things muscle memory. Because in the context of a fight or a good sparring session, when you're under that kind of pressure, you don't have time to think about what you're doing before you do everything. You have to do so much of it, it's just muscle memory, make it automatic. That kick comes bam, bam, as soon as you see the opportunity, bam. You've got to have everything ready, automatic, make it muscle memory, you know. Under those lights when you're fighting, you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training. It is what you've done repeatedly in training that is going to make or break your ability to fight. Yeah? So like I said, it's about technique, rhythm, fight IQ, and muscle memory. So when it comes to shadowboxing, there's three things I like to think about. 1, intent. 2, footwork. 3, range. Now what do I mean by that? We'll go back through it one by one. So first of all, intent. Like I said, you see a lot of people shadowboxing, they're barely concentrating on what they're doing. They're just kind of going through the motions there, boom, boom. Make your shadowboxing as close to a fight as you can do. Visualise an opponent in front of you. Everything needs to be on, yeah? So I've got my guard up. I've got a good position there, boom, everything's ready. I'm visualising the guy in front of me. I'm not just like looking around, seeing what's going on there. Concentrate, yeah? You're always going to concentrate. Especially even after I do something, I throw out a kick. I'm not then going, yeah, coming back here, boom, I'm throwing that kick, and I'm coming back, and I'm ready to defend myself straight away, yeah? You've got to make that habit automatic. You miss a kick, get back and get ready to defend yourself, yeah? Don't be lazy going, come back there. What you do in shadowboxing, how you're going to fight, yeah? So, second thing, footwork. Again, people just stand in one spot. Nobody fights like that. When you're fighting, you're moving around back and forth, side to side there. Work on your footwork when you're shadowboxing, yeah? Okay, so when it comes to footwork, two things I like to think about. 1, wait for the ball of your foot, yeah? Not for the heels. Weight's always going for the ball of the foot. Because if I put my weight on my heels, I can't do anything athletic there. You can try it yourself now. Put your weight in the heels there and try and jump. Doesn't work very well. If I put the weight for the ball on my foot, easy to jump. Same with movement. Try and move around on your heel there. You're off balance, you get hit, falling back there. On ball of my foot, I'm good, yeah? So everything through the ball of the foot. Secondly, heel comes off the floor to help with that, yeah? From here, I'm not flat-footed, because again, I can't move very well here. My weight's sat down the middle. On the ball of my foot, heels off the floor, weight shifting back and forth, yeah? Think of it like your hips are like a boat on the ocean. Rock back and forth there. It's a lot easier to move something that's already in motion. If I'm at a dead stop, my weight's on the middle here and I'm trying to move quickly or block or defend myself, it's hard. If I'm here, boom, boom, boom. It's a lot easier to move quickly, yeah? So wait for the ball of the foot, heels off the floor. Keep the weight moving. Back and forth there, yeah? Rocking back and forth. You can practice that even just start your shadowboxing. Don't throw anything, just here. Boom, boom, boom. Especially if you're new. Yeah? If you're new to shadowbox, new to Muay Thai, do this a lot. Do this as much as you possibly can. Yeah? Here, just get used to that rhythm. Rhythm is everything. Alright, so when I'm shadowboxing, this is how I like to go. Like I said before, focus a lot on the footwork, especially the first couple of minutes when I'm shadowboxing. I don't really throw anything, yeah? All I do is work on my footwork. Here, so I'm moving there, boom, coming forward, coming back, Yeah, move into the side, move into the side, boom. No, stepping off there, boom. No, stepping off there, boom, boom, boom. Maybe I'm switching stances there, and I'm marching forward there, boom, boom. Start throwing some feints in, dropping that hip there, and the slide there, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just getting used to being light on your feet, moving that weight around there. Now I'm going to start bringing in the long range weapons, yeah? So come here, got a jab there, boom. Got a tee there, boom. That's it, boom, boom. Long kicks, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There. Now I'm coming to that medium range, yeah? Bam, bam, bam. Now you see I'm sitting into those punches a bit more because I'm trying to put power on these punches here, boom. Those knees, boom, boom, boom. Leg kicks there, across there. Now I'm going into that short range, yeah. So I'm going elbows, going knees, boom, elbows there, boom, boom, there. Got body shots there, hooks there, boom, boom. And moving into that clinch range there, with that knee, landing the clinch, boom, boom, boom there. Work through the ranges as you're doing it.